Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to continue to play more of Satisfactory, and if you're wondering why we're just out in the middle of, well, nowhere, it's because we're looking for slugs. We need, right now we need a minimum of four. Well, okay, not slugs. We need the batteries that come from the slugs. But essentially we need 4 slugs. Yeah, so we're trying to do something with our factory somewhere, someplace, and turns out we need a lot of copper powder. Why copper powder? I don't know, but we need a lot of it, so... we're just gonna build this up, go over here, grab a couple of slugs, and then we'll just go back to our base and call it a day. Okay, so that's good for us. That's... ow! God. Okay, so that was actually worth 2, so that's a good thing. That's good for us. I'd love to find a purple one, honestly. If I could find a purple. I see a bunch of singletons like way over there and there and there. That's 3 right there, so that would be enough. There's a purple one right there though. Okay, that's what we need. So we want to go that way for now. I probably can make this right. Oh Lord, I hope so. Oh, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, get as close to that purple guy as possible. That would be enough, but since we're here, we might as well. There's another purple one way over there. Okay. Yeah, get as many as we can, but yeah, because we're also gonna have to. Copper powder is, to me, ridiculous. I think of all the things, everything seemed pretty well balanced, but copper powder seems outrageous. But maybe that's just me. I'll never make that one over there. There's another purple one over there. There's a purple one over there. But I'll never make it up top there either. Well, I mean, I can make it to that platform. But there's no way I'm going to make it up to there. Let's go. I mean, I'll come close. Guess I could have built like a ramp up to try to... Can I make it to like this little platform? Oh, if I can make it to this platform, maybe I can. Hold on. Woo! Woo! Maybe we can. You know what? What do they say? Never say never? Well, still gonna say it, but that's not the point. Okay, that's huge, because that'll be more than enough. Now we really just are in a matter of... whatever we find now is just gonna be extra for us. There's one down there. I might go over here. See if I can grab that guy. Like I said, at this point, we're good. We can go back. I can make everything. Okay, hang on. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Oh my goodness. I didn't even see you there. Okay, did I get him? Okay. Sure. What? Who? What is this nonsense? Nobody was here. Nobody's bothering you. Yeah, so this is all for the purpose of we're trying to make the last one, the nuclear pasta. Ooh, I don't know if I need one of those little spears. Where was the one down here? Yeah, I might just go kaput here and just let myself be taken, so I don't have to walk all the way back. There is something down here. Now, if it's a... hang on. That would also be helpful, but I don't think that's what it is. There is one over here, though. That's interesting. One of these little extra things, because if we could increase... I'm being chased. I'm gonna let him take me, though, because I'm not walking back there. We're so far lost. I don't want to look. I can hear the sounds. Leave me alone. Let me be. Let me live a happy life for a second. I'm honestly just gonna go until I die here. Surely there's gotta be like at least one more I can snag on the way there, right? Yeah, okay, there's at least one more. If I don't get it, it's whatever, I don't care. Okay, perfect. I will say, like, having explored, because I've seen a lot of this stuff now, this could easily be shifted into, like, a very, like, spooky-ish... I don't necessarily mean like a horror game, but like this is I think where Subnautica and this game sort of separate, is that like this game has chosen to make a very creepy environment, but like didn't fully commit to making them super creepy, because I think it's not meant to be, right? I think it's meant to be a different style game. So like this would be the place to put like some creepy things in here that you have to go find, and I mean this would absolutely be the right place to go. Alright, come and get me. Where are you? I know you're down here. Get me. Done. Take me away! Perfect. Thank you. Okay. We need this. Hopefully we have enough. Oh, we still have to walk back to the other spot, though. Dang, I didn't think about this one. Alright, that's more than enough for what we need, which is great news. And then, after that, we're going to go check our other thing to make sure everything is up to par, and then we're going to hopefully mix everything together and start making that last thing, the nuclear pasta. In which case, then we will have production being made for everything that we need to complete phase 4, which maybe, well, I guess it depends how long it takes, because making 100 doesn't seem like a lot. Why am I, oh, duh. Okay, I was like, I don't think I've ever been down there. You just fly over the thing. Alright, so this is not where we need to be, but we're checking... I want to check on these. How are these doing? Right, 1.5 per minute. Okay, that's wonderful, but well, we have 50. That's not bad. And we have not too bad actually. We probably could up this, but I'd be afraid to go any further. We want to check the... I'm going to check on the frames. This guy, the fused modular frames. That's where we need to check, which we'll be able to do here once we get back to the spot. We have to make another trip out there, unfortunately. But we have everything we need. We can now safely say copper, this copper line hopefully will be enough. Don't think it will be. I think we need to find another source of copper, which is possible, but also very, like, I don't know. I just don't see it happening. I feel like we're just gonna get so... I mean, I would love to have another copper line, but the copper seems like it is so far and few between. And, like, I don't know. Guess we'll see. Okay, there we go. I was like, there we go. That's what we need to do. Get us some speed build up here. And woo! Okay. Alright, now, this is what we needed it for. We needed so we could do this. So we could put in 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I am fairly positive, and I probably did the math wrong, but I think that this will produce enough to make... That'll be enough just for the powdered copper that we need. Not even the rest of it. That is just the powdered copper. And so we need like another 100 and some odd. So, and this is going at full capacity, so there's just no way. I mean, maybe, is there another copper ore? I doubt it. Oh my goodness, 800 meters away? Jeez, oh man. Okay, well, let's go check on this real quick. Because we need to do this part anyway. And make sure that this is going at full capacity. Because I suspect... How many are we making? We are making 3.5. So we're making just enough, but we're not at full capacity. Well, we are, but we aren't. Because we need the other thing. Okay, well, that is unfortunate. Okay, well... We'll have to go check out that then. Yeah, so we'll have to check out that. Let's make sure we're running here, everything. That's rough. If that's not pulling the aluminum casing, we're not getting enough aluminum casings, are we? We're not, like, burning any of it by accident, are we? I hope not. But clearly, I mean, we have frame. We definitely have the frames. Wow, okay. So it really is just the aluminum. Okay, well. I guess, we gotta wait for the train to come back, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to do with that. Because that's going to be, I mean, the aluminum casing, I mean, we're pretty much running that at max anyway. So we have, okay, so copper, boy, that one that's, how far away was it? I'm waiting because I'm going to get the train on the way back here, but it was like, it's 500 that way. I mean, it's not that bad, I guess. 500 that way. You know what? We're gonna go take a peek. Because 500's not that bad. Yeah, I'm out of juice already. Alright, where is it? Is it this? No, that's not. Right, that's water. So it's further than this? Oh, if it's down there though. It is. It's literally right there. Oh, that's not very helpful. What do you want? Actually, can you just take me out so I can be done? Boy, that copper is so far away. That's fine, whatever. I mean, since we're here, we might as well try to take out another... Give me something that I can take with me? A present or something? Nah, I'm not gonna find anything here. Well, maybe. Ah, just end it for me, please. I was just exploring. Yeah, I don't know. We have to think about that one. We gotta decide. I don't know. What are we doing? What are we doing with our lives? Come on. Thank you. Okay, yeah, we have to figure that one out. That's a tough one. I don't know. Okay, that. Now we're back in order. I just don't know about that one. I mean, the aluminum, there is a lot of aluminum here. Why is that not making it to the aluminum? How is the aluminum getting there? The train. Right? Yeah. Why is the aluminum not overflowing? Because it's not producing... Well, here's one thing that we can do. Let's do that. Now everything will just go straight there. Because this is already overflowing. So what is it all taking? It's... I mean, this is all doing the same thing, right? Well, no, I guess not. This is just... I mean, this is running at, like, the maximum capacity, so... Right, so it's not getting enough. This one is. Why is that one... I don't know. Because it doesn't have enough of that to get there. Interesting, interesting. Okay, well, that is... Boy, part of this, I don't know if it's because it just doesn't have enough or if it's just not making it there fast enough. So we're definitely upgrading some stuff. And then we'll check and see. We're going to check on the thing here. Oh, that's right. Copper. Copper. I want to check that before I go any further. Copper, 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 copper. Because I still don't think we're making enough copper. I think we're close, but I don't think we're making enough. Well, I mean, if it's like that, no, it still wouldn't. It's still not going to make enough. It's still not making enough. Okay, well, that is super unfortunate. Which, I mean, I knew the math did not check out, so... I mean this, but that's like a temporary solution at best. I mean, unless something like backs up somewhere, but that's never gonna back up. Yep, that's... forget that one. That one's never gonna back up. Okay, well... I mean, we're not getting enough in there. We have some in there, which, when we start it, yes. Okay, copper. I mean, we could maybe bring some copper back. Boy, that seems like a lot of work to bring some copper back. That I don't know. We'll have to think about that one, because that's going to be... a lot of copper for... the thing. Plus we keep like using up our reserves for these things. So this is its own... I mean, copper would have to go... Copper would have to come from like over here. I don't even know where the closest copper line is. What's all this? This is iron, 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 iron. Copper doesn't even come into play until... like right here is the closest, and this is, I mean, this is, it's a mess, but it is more or less the most, well, that's actually probably not true, now that I think about it. What is up here? More things. But if I turned this into like a level 3 and pulled a line, so over there, I could smelt it elsewhere. What does it need? Oh boy. Okay. We might be able to get us. We might be able to squeeze out a little bit out of this. Do that, and then. We do this, and we'll be doing 600 like we did the other one. Wait, why is that number higher? Why is the other one not at 1200 then? Hold on. Why does the other one stop at 600? Wait. I'm so confused. We'll be back. We'll come back to that. Because what's I don't understand. If that's at 1200, why is... If that was at 1200, then why would the other one not be running at 1200? Boy, that's so far away. Oh, Lord. Okay. I mean, I know that's why people do, like, the pipes and stuff. I mean, that makes sense. Whee! Oh, that just, like, cut off real fast there. Oops. Here, I'm getting ready to have a fun trip. That train... I probably could get in the train, but... Why was it not at full capacity then? If it's at 12, I was building for 6. If it's not 6, we absolutely can make more. Maybe. Production capacity. We're almost reaching that 11. Oof. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. We're gonna probably have to do nuclear powered next. Yeah, wait, I was stopping because it said 600. Why is 600 not... Did I just put it at the level 2 and thinking I made it? I don't know what happened. I'm not sure why. What a mystery. We'll have to solve that. Don't worry, this is just like an active railroad track. And I'm just like, hey, just... Whee! Okay, well, now, this is something I want to know. Why? Why is the other one at 12? I don't understand. I'm so confused. A Mark III. This is a Mark III. Why is this one less? Oh, because it's a different... I bet you it's this. Because this is at a normal thing, and the other one is probably at like a pure. Oh, well that kind of sucks, actually. Just gonna throw that out there. It's just a thought. Okay. Well, shoot. So then we can go over there and do that, but that's still a long ways to go with copper. Alright, we'll do the math on that in a second. We'll do this. Let's get this going. Because I'd like to at least make this stuff. And then we can kind of figure out what to do after that. Whether we want to up the production or however we choose to do that. Just to make sure we have enough. Yeah, okay, alright, that works. I mean, this is... The power, though, is going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Okay, yeah, so I definitely want to make this. We'll get this going. There's... I mean, it's not ideal. It's not enough, but it's a start. Which is better than nothing. And then the other one is over there. So, where do we want to put this? Like that? Or do we want to turn it like this? Let's do this. Alright, what do we need here for this? We need... Nope. That, I don't even... We're not gonna even... Okay, that's at least something. Alright, that's fine. Power, let's get the power out here first. Okay, and then I just want to get it made, and then we'll go back and we'll figure out how to make sure we have enough copper. That's an interesting choice. Okay. Okay, copper. Powdered copper is this guy. No, it is not. Where's powdered copper? This guy. I mean, it's not that bad, right? That should be fine. Alright, let's do 2 so that we can at least go over. Right? Powdered copper? Yeah, powdered copper. And then from there, we'll do 2 more over here. And then do 1 more, like right there. Copper. And then we just need the pressure cube, which is built over here. Let's Very slow, but that's fine. That's not a big deal. It is kind of backwards, but that's probably fine. Alright, we'll at least put there, and then like that. Put that there. Yeah, I had a feeling I wasn't going to be able to reach all that way. Okay, so we have this, we have that. We're going to circle this back around. It's still not there yet. I guess got a ways to go. Okay, that to there, there, in. Okay. Oh, that's scary. Oh, this is terrifying. Okay, I'm gonna get away from this thing. We might die. That is awesome, though. And it's doing it again. Did that make one? Did that make one? Didn't even make one yet! What the heck? These aren't gonna be like radioactive, are they? That's gonna kill the power. Just saying. Okay, wow. And I need how many of those? This is scary, man. Boom. That's it. All for one. All for just one. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. That is a lot of stuff that needs to be done with that. Okay. We're clearly not going to be... Yep, because we're already with the fused modular frames. Because those are a bit of a problem. I mean, honestly, at this point, I feel like we're holding this together with, like, duct tape. That's what we're doing right now. Okay? We barely have what we need. And even then, like, we're not, because this, to make this, needs more of the fused modular frames. The fused modular frames need more of the, needs more of this stuff. I mean, we're making them, but not enough. I mean, I could, I guess, do like an overflow into here. That's not the worst idea. Problem is they might be too close together. Let me try. Programmable splitter. That's the thing though, is that these are so close together. I mean, they're gonna like smack each other essentially. And that wouldn't work anyway, because that's gotta be I mean, that's got to be any overflow. But this is so, like, condensed that I think if I do a merger right there, it's not even going to work, yeah. Alright, well, we got to figure something out here, so we're going to have to... Why was this here? Okay, that's interesting. Alright, well, let's see what we need. We need a couple things. We need a merger. Oh. No. We don't. We need a merger up here. No. We need a splitter. Programmable splitter right here. With a merger right here. And this will be add item. That'll be overflow. And then this probably doesn't need to change then. Conveyor splitter. I mean, this might actually be okay. That. That. And that. Okay, that looks a little better. But I guess I'm gonna... Where were those? I mean, that's not the most helpful, but that'll at least get something started. And then we have overflow here, so that keeps that going, which is great. I mean, that's fine, because this way it'll like stock up here and we'll get more in the train. There we go. That should definitely help, at least temporarily. And hopefully that'll... Okay, so that's fine. That's great. Yeah, it's just a lot of stuff that we have to... I mean, this stuff's already going. I mean, we probably need to figure out a way to increase the silica. So let's go do that. But let's go over here and get this, as we can at least put in whatever we do have for this. I mean, this is obviously going to be like 2, 3, yeah. Yeah, I mean, so we're almost like at a point where we're probably going to call this one soon. But I don't need the plates. Okay. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to call this one soon, and then we're kind of almost at like a point where now it's just like a waiting game. I mean, I'm sure there's things to improve. There's always something that needs to be changed. We'll probably poke around with the silica, stuff like that. But what might end up happening is we might just get to a point where we just hang out and then we make it happen. Make the get the numbers up there and then flip the switch. And I would like to actually make a video. I think last time I skipped one of them. I think I actually did one off camera, and I probably shouldn't have done it that way, but that's what I did. Yeah, we're definitely have to look at that in a second. All right, let's go over here and we'll look at the silica and see if we can't do something with that. I'm sure we can. And then we'll also look at the other stuff. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. How far? Not bad, not bad. Okay, silica. Here is the silica. It's going at its max capacity. That is unfortunate. Can I squeeze another one in here? Ah! Maybe. The problem is that we need 52 quartz. This needs 75 quartz. I mean, we do have quite a bit there. But if we up the production of the other thing, maybe we could probably get away with it. What did they say? 75 and 57? Yeah, that might not be too bad. If we put it up to a level 3, we should easily be able to. And then we'll see what we can do about the copper as well. I'm going to see if we can do all of that now. I mean, there is another one right there, but... let's do this. Production... Mark 3... 300 impure. It was 150. We just doubled it. We did just double it. Ah, boy, I feel like we've been doing a lot of this lately. This increasing the belt stuff and everything. We've been doing quite a bit of that. Okay, so that... yeah, okay, that sucks about the other thing, though. That has to be... why does it have to be, like, not a... I'll have to check. Because the 1200, if I could do that and move the copper that way, then we definitely can make more improvements with that copper. And we can make sure we have plenty of copper. But hopefully this will solve some of our problems, right? Because this is going to be that. I mean, we do have this. I don't know if we're going to be able to fit it in this little tiny square, though. Maybe. It's a tiny little constructor, but... wait! Can I fit it there? It'll be fine. The problem is I don't know if I can... well, actually that's not true. I think I can. Alright, I could definitely do this. Splitter. Make sure this is all up to par. This, power. Do we not have a power anywhere? Power. Surely one of these will work. And we're gonna make silica. And then we're gonna just merge it onto here, hopefully. I mean, that's another 75, 35. That's 50. What was this running at? This is running at 90. I didn't even see how much it needed. Either way, that's more than enough. We can easily do that. Okay. Perfect. Now, make sure this is going... nope. And then we'll make sure this is moving at its fullest. Yeah, so that's what I've been noticing is like, and I mean obviously I've been doing it the whole time, is like I'm starting to realize that like all of the, and I think I even said this earlier, or maybe in the last episode, all of our things are running like on the backbone of just like a system that is not necessarily capable of producing enough material, right? Like it's on a, look at it, I mean look, it's a tiny little belt. This little tiny slow thing right here is producing all of our encased steel beams. And it's like, I mean it's actually not, I think I have another one somewhere, but the point is it's just, we're running everything off of that. And that's definitely yeah, okay, pure. Okay. So we could do some math here. 75, 45, 75, 75, 150, 200-ish, 200-ish, 45, 45, 30. Do I have to put one in here? Was that part of the deal? I don't remember. Oh, no. Why did I do that for? That was dumb. It's just sitting there. All that copper is just sitting here, and I could be using that to fill in my thing. 75 still wouldn't be enough, I don't think. But I do need to probably increase this, right? 720. I think I'm actually okay. Okay, but how do I get this to where I need it to be? Where do I need it to be? Over there. Okay, well. Alright, Copper. We're gonna go on a journey, and then we're gonna have to call it quits after this. I still don't think that that's... I might have to do another one, but at least this would just be like a... This would be a start. Boy, this random belt is just gonna... is just gonna come up out of nowhere. And be a part of the team over here. Who knew? Okay. I would like to get it on top of that one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to, right? It's gonna have to go on top of... that's gonna be a tough one, though. I mean, we could bring it over here for now. But the question is, how do we, like, that's gonna be... I mean, you could do this. Alright. This. That. And then we have to do it again? Oh, Lord. Like this. One. Make this one 3 tall. Can I not connect it to this? Okay, and then from there, I think this might be too tall. For this, right? Or no, maybe not. No, okay. Sure. Sure. Alright, and then we just have to bring it the rest of the way. Oh boy, okay, well. I mean, I'm gonna put it directly into the copper production. The copper powder, right? I wouldn't put it into the system elsewhere. Would I? I mean, again, it's only 75, but that's at least somewhat more, like, helpful compared to the rest of it. Like, that's at least a start. Boy, we need to figure out where we actually want this thing, huh? Yeah, okay, so it's not that bad, I guess. I mean, it needs to go right there. Can I put it right into there? maybe. Okay, so we have that there. We have, nope, that's not what we need. We need this here. That there. That there. That. Right there. And then the question is whether or not we could put it into there. I don't know. I think we're gonna have to build at least one more here. Nope, don't do that. Is this not a... That's not a merger. That's why. For some reason I thought that was a merger. Okay, well, we could probably put a merger here, though. And that's just gonna put more into... Yeah, there we go. And then that'll slow it down a little bit. I mean, this is, to me, is insane. It's just sucking up all of the stuff. And that's not even, that's just enough to make for the thing. So, we're backed up here. That's good news. I'd love to see that. I'd be afraid to see what happens if we have to do it one more. Because if we have to make 200, we're gonna make, it's gonna be 200 minutes, basically. If I do this, is it gonna explode? 150? That's not gonna work, I don't think. Okay, well, 150. I mean, if I did this, but my god, it would need so many more. 725 needs a needs a 750. I can't. I'm gonna break this entire thing just trying to get. I want to be able to do that. That'd be great, but for now, we're just gonna leave it like this. This at least gets us what we need. Alright, perfectly. Hopefully that extra copper comes in and we can, that'll be sufficient. I still don't think it is. I still think we're shy by like, probably by like 75 is my guess. I mean, we seem like we're in pretty good shape, but... Okay, well, you know what? That might have to be the end of it. We're, again, we're now just in like a waiting game, it feels like. Will this kill me if I work through this? We have 11. I mean, that's not bad. We have 22 over here. We need the heavy modular frames. Those are the things that are killing me. Oh. Lame. Those are what's killing me, right? Yeah, we're not making enough of them. Dang. Okay, well, I was hoping that we could get more if we did... Well, let's actually see, because this is the... Oh, wait. This is why I had this system here. Because it's not fast enough to unpackage the bottles. Because this is now preventing, and this guy can't go because of the thing. Dang, we really are going to have to burn some of these things. I hate doing that, but... I mean, if it's always overflowing, but how many is it going to dump? I mean, if that's the case, I'll just... If we're destroying it, I'll just take out. I hate having to destroy those. I really do, but like, it's not... Yeah, we got 17 that got in there. Jeez, that's like nothing. And that's split up between the two. I mean... I guess. $22. What do we need? We need like 60 more. And then... like 90 more for that. Okay, alright. Well, either way. Well, next time we come back, we're definitely going to have both numbers filled. And then we'll flip the switch and we'll see what happens for phase 5. And then we'll call it. And we'll see what happens. We'll call it from there. But either way, we are going to stop this one here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed everything. Hey, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya!